Hello everyone and welcome back. It's another hot and heavy day here. First of all, wow, that last episode we made took off. I gotta say thank you to everybody out there who joined me. Seems like we might be starting to get your attention now. Awesome. So how we doing, California? Everyone's still alive and well? In the middle of what is arguably one of the worst fires we have ever seen. I am not okay. Not okay at all with this. This is stubbing your recently broken toe and dropping your favorite coffee cup on it. Shh. This is watching Jared Leto try to remake The Dark Knight with himself as the Joker and Pee Wee Herman as Batman. This is finally rebuilding your home after the last catastrophe just to have the same fate you escaped staring you in the eyes once again and threatening not only your livelihood, but your sanity as well. I was referencing the coastal dwelling citizens from old Godzilla movies who seem determined to rebuild after every silver screen surfacing scene that they had. But it seems to directly apply to everybody in California and now growing states as well. From Colorado to Washington, I am hearing of huge fires everywhere. Back in August, Colorado lost more than 125,000 acres to a 4-fire complex burn. About a week ago in Washington, 330,000 acres burned in less than 24 hours. Hey guys, remember that air quality index that I brought up last episode, the AQI? You should all go check that episode out again if you forgot it, because it's getting bad everywhere over here. So let's talk about the why of the matter. A few different reasons. First would clearly be the changing global climate. We could sit and debate whether we're having rising temperatures in multiple places, strange weather phenomena across the board, and our polar ice caps are melting or not, but we simply don't have time for such redundancy right now. We have real issues to deal with. The second reason is poor management. We have large untamed swaths of land, which, as I mentioned last episode, we could be going over with different labor groups, from volunteer to privately owned and even government funded projects. We have work, people need work, and there are a lot of ways to get it. The third on my list, and by far the most despicable of these, is money. The sinister sigil of society's shame. Every time you hear we don't have the money or we can't afford it, money is clenching its greedy hands together in the background. The fact that we can't afford it is a response regurgitated by anyone in response to a life-saving program is baffling to me. So let's discuss these ideas and some solutions for a little bit. It'll be fun, just like always. What is the number one thing that you see across the highways as you drive for hours? That's right. Empty space. Large plots, both privately and government owned. There are many that are properly utilized with orchards or farms. Even many that have no purpose are cut back and they look great. These aren't the problems though. The dangers lie within the tall grass. The kind Jeepers Creepers and other such scary dudes go running through. Instead of allowing environments that promote wildfires, serial killers, and rattlesnakes to go frolicking through as they please, we should be taming these hallowed grounds. I have a couple ideas. My primary proposal I somewhat touched on previously. One could be a charity-based nonprofit organization dedicated to eliminating most of our fire problems, as much as possible of course, and offering tax breaks for everybody who's involved along the way. Hear me out. So we take each state involved and we split them up into these sort of fire break zones. Get local firefighters from each section, give them a crew, and put them in charge of their zone. Have them go along, beat back heavy brush zones, and fire break in between property lines. I know a lot of people are gonna come out of their houses with their shotguns and be like, get off my land, like some dead-eyed 1800s prospector. But that's why we offer them tax breaks and incentives, or a few bottles of moonshine. We could have philanthropists and grants do a good bit of the funding. Then we could also go the business route and have somebody with a lot more money than me start off the same thing, and it would look real good too to be known as one of the people that help bring an end to the ongoing devastation that is these annual fires. I'm looking at you, Jeff Bezos and Elon Musk. Both of you have more than enough funds to get something cool like this started. You also have pretty high stakes in the West Coast with 19 Amazon fulfillment centers in California, 4 in Oregon, and 5 in Washington, all of which are currently an inferno. Elon Musk's entity, The Boring Company, has a lot of heavy work going on down in LA as well. Not to mention he has a Tesla factory in Fremont, California and Sparks, Nevada. Both states are suffering from fires. Not even mentioning the revenue made in the economy of California, which is #1 in the United States. And if California were a sovereign nation on its own, it would be ranked the 5th largest global economy, right above India and right below Germany. Germany, the people who brought us bratwurst and slug bugs. They have delivered friendly beets and tubed meats for generations. That aspect in mind, the general PR and the peace that you would just give everybody seems more than enough. So, come on guys, what are you waiting for? Don't be the hero they deserve. Be the hero they need. But wait, is that the clenching of money's grubby, foul hands that I hear? Some people say they have seen this coming and have been scolding the West for a while now. Say they have also been suggesting we fix these issues. But you know what the biggest obstacle is? Yes, it's money. Remember last episode how we spoke on how low we are on funds and resources? Yeah, still a problem. Which is strange considering this is an ongoing issue. It's not really new. What's even more weird is the reports that came through in July saying that California state firefighters would have their income cut by 7.5%, which really makes up for that 4.4 income loss out of retirement funds and that 3.1 loss of income out of take-home money, which seems counterproductive to the overall message that we need these people. I understand COVID cuts, but the fire department feels like an essential business. Who could say for sure? Half sarcasm, half honest question. Or we can go with my personal favorite plan, my ace in the hole, my hairy Avengers. Operation Goat. Grazing, omnivores, aggressive, tetramorphing. So we get some goats, a lot of goats, a serious trip of goats. We take them out, dress them up as various pop culture icons, and let them loose in the middle of the night. Who would get mad to find Iron Goat out in their field? Shia LaBeouf, Goat Rogan, Billy Goat Idol, Gilbert Goatfried. Who wouldn't love that? The possibilities are endless. There you go. I laid out a lot of info and blueprints. Some more serious than others. Now I leave it up to you to do more. If you guys want, I can keep tracking the fires the way I have been with more info and stories of success and doom. I can further research and elaborate on the suggested routes we can take on culling our problem areas, if nobody else with money does them first. Let us know what you would like to see us do more of in the comments. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you can hopefully see more of what you asked for. Either way, we'll have something fun and exciting for you soon. Thank you all for joining me. Remember to stay safe out there. United we stand.